Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a follow on X at green_Jericho. Also on Instagram at JGTalk2. And don't forget to like and subscribe, kids. So, Mayor Eric Adams, is he a former Democrat? Is he still a Democrat? I don't know. But I do know this, and a link to the video will be in the description box. He announced that the closing of the Roosevelt Hotel will be upon us in the coming months. He is shutting down that illegal alien, quote unquote, asylum seeker cesspool. It's been open since May of 2023, and he's shutting it down. Some are saying that it's due to pressure from the Trump administration, but depending on who wrote the article, everything's because of the Trump administration, right? But Mayor Eric Adams did go down to Florida. I don't think he met Trump at Mar-a-Lago, but he did meet with Trump, the kissing of the ring, if you will. And Eric Adams was critical of the Sloppy Joe administration, which is why he found himself magically in an investigation under indictment. How'd that happen? Everything was fine. Whistling Dixie, espousing all the sanctuary city talking points, pinko commie bullshit. Everything was fine. But as soon as you start to PBR buck the system, well, then we got a damn problem. Then you need to be indicted for campaign contribution fraud, whatever that vague, murky nonsense is. I'm sure they could tie him up in legal troubles and cases and appearances for the rest of his life. Maybe Trump will pardon him or something like that. But Mayor Eric Adams has announced the closing of the Roosevelt Hotel, which was home to a bunch of illegals since May of 2023. I think it has over 1,000. Is it 1,000 or 2,000 rooms? For sure, I'm sure it's over 1,000 rooms. Can't remember the exact number, but the hotel was full. At how much? How much was it costing the American and the New York taxpayer? Every room was full since May of 2023 at a cost of $200 a night. So, like with that hotel and other high-end hotels, if you wanted to go to New York City for some strange reason, vacation or something like that, business, you couldn't get a room at one of those hotels because they were full. There were no vacancies due to the illegals, and the tab was being paid by the U.S. and New York City taxpayer. Well, Jericho, it couldn't be that bad, because at least that money, even though it was coming from the federal government, in other words, AKA our pockets, at least it was going to an American-owned business. The Roosevelt Hotel, it's American-owned. It's called the Roosevelt, named after President Roosevelt. So at least that money is staying in America, and it's staying with an American-owned Hold on a second. It's my producer. I'm sorry. What's up? Of course I'm recording. Man, you're my producer. Don't you know how this works? I heard about that. That's what I'm talking about. Mayor Eric Adams, he just announced that the Roosevelt Hotel, yeah, it's being shut down. I know that's what I'm saying. Do I know who owns it? Yes, the Roosevelt Hotel is 100% definitely owned by who? How the fuck are we? That's where we found. All right, man. Bye. You guys, it's not often that this happens, but sometimes my producer will call me, usually after I've given you some false information. So I would like to apologize. I take responsibility. Remember that fucking video? Turns out that the Roosevelt Hotel, that's how it's spelled. The Roosevelt Hotel is not owned by an American company like I thought. I thought it was owned by a hard-working, beer-drinking American family. Nope, it's not. It's owned by the Pakistani government. What? The Roosevelt Hotel is owned by the Pakistani, we had bin Laden, that's where you found him, government. Who owned it before, Jericho? Well, damn it, if an American company doesn't own the Roosevelt Hotel now, then for sure, before the Pakistani government took ownership of it, it was owned by an American company. The Roosevelt in New York City. Does it not get more American than that? Should I shove a piece of American pie up that hotel's ass to make it more American than being named the Roosevelt? Surely, sir. An American company owned it before the Pakistanis. Wrong. The Saudi Arabian government fucking owned it before that, and Pakistan bought it off of it. What? Anyway, this cancels a $220 million deal with the Pakistani damn government. How does that happen? How does a country, welcome to Jericho's channel. Anyway, how does a country that was harboring bin Laden, 9/11, some people did something. How does a country harboring the mastermind of the worst terrorist attack to take place on American soil, how does that country own anything inside of our country? Not a hotel, but how do they own a fucking popsicle stand in our country? You're Pakistan. You were harboring. Anyway, Mayor Eric Adams is finally closing down, but I think it's too little too late. I think you were trumpeting that sanctuary city horn. You were the Pied Piper of the illegals. They all came there. It was more than you expected or more than you were prepared for, and you started crying to the federal government to bail you out. So Mayor Adams, I'm glad that you're taking these different approaches to running your city and you're shutting down the Roosevelt Hotel. I'm glad you're doing that, but you kind of started this problem yourself. We're a sanctuary city. If you come, we must take care of you under this law. We have to take care of you. We will hook you up. We will get you housing, and we'll get you food, and we'll get you all kinds of shit. We'll rub your feet and rub your back and suck your dick and go down on you. Whatever you want us to do. If you're an illegal lady, we'll get up on that clam for you. We'll do whatever you want. Remember saying that, Eric Adams? So you can't really take full credit for undoing the problem that you caused. But this is more, I think, of the Trump effect. This is more of shit's different. What do you think? What say you? I'll meet you in the comment section. Do you agree that Mayor Eric Adams is doing a too little too late? Or do you take more of the approach of, hey, at least he's doing it? Talk to me, Goose. I'm going to meet you in the damn comments. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.